Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Joe here, your social media trainer. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Tuesday. Today is 6/23/2020. 2020. Anyway, I'm going to wait for a couple of folks to come on and welcome all the new agents onto our training page. If you guys have any questions during the training, go ahead and throw them in the comments right here. Go and throw them in the comments, and I'm going to wait for a couple folks to come on. I wanted to start today's training by answering a couple of questions that folks have asked me. So I want to jump into that before we're going to dive into today's training. And that is how to create a professional looking YouTube channel. All right. So for you guys that are wanting to jump into the YouTube, I want to show you exactly how to set this up and make it look professional, and how to get some eyeballs on your videos. All right, so we're going to dive into that in just a bit. Again, I'm going to wait for a couple of folks to come on. Oh, hey, awesome, Miss Andrea. Andy is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. First time here. Hey, welcome to the training. Again, Joe here, your social media trainer. And again, what I want to cover today is a couple questions that folks had during the week. So I'm going to cover that. And then we're going to jump into the actual training. The subject for today is how to create a professional looking YouTube channel step by step. That way you guys can, if you guys decide, hey, I want to have my own YouTube channel, I want it to look professional, and how to make it look professional. So we're going to dive right into that here in just a bit. All right. So we're going to wait for a couple more minutes, wait for some folks to come on, and then we're going to dive right into this. And if you guys are watching this on our YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the like and the bell button so you guys can get notified every time that I load up a video. If you guys didn't have a chance to jump on the live video, you can get all the notifications once I put that into the YouTube channel. Sorry. Let me jump into a one screen. And if you guys haven't, a couple announcements before we jump into this. If you guys haven't subscribed to my one-click marketing page, make sure to jump in there and like and subscribe. If you guys haven't subscribed and followed, let me click more here. So two of the pages you want to make sure to follow. One of them, of course, is my one-click marketing system page. Make sure to go to that, and you can see up here. I'm going to copy this and put it right into our feed. Rano, good morning, sir. Good morning. So I'm going to put these links right in here. Make sure to go and like those pages and follow those pages. I do put some good information into those pages. So make sure to go to the one-click marketing system and follow that page as well. And if you guys haven't started following the other page that I have, which is the Road to Perfect Credit, make sure to go in there and follow those pages as well, so you guys can get some information and good. Also, some for you guys that are in the credit repair industry and all the Sterling Credit Group agents, you guys can go ahead and grab ads as I'm putting them on my page. You guys can grab in directly from my page as well. So make sure to go and like and follow this page so we can go ahead and so you can get some notifications. So we can go and paste it on there. Ronald, how's it going, buddy? All right. So let's go ahead and dive into the first question that I want to answer. I do have some folks that have not jumped on board the one-click marketing system. So what they're actually doing is just grabbing the ads, and they want to know, how do I just go and grab this ad and put it into a group? And what's the difference between me having an ad in my business page and sharing it into a group? So what's the difference between there? So I want to go ahead and answer that question there. So the first thing you want to do is, when you go to the Sterling Credit Group page, you notice that I share the ads that I create. I share them right into here, so you can actually find some of these ads in here. And the easiest way to do is go to my page and find the ads there. But I do share those ads into our training page, so you can grab that. So the way you do that, right, is just click on the picture, right click, and then go here where it says copy image. And I'm going to close this. Then what you do after that, go ahead and click on the home button. and then go to the groups down here to the bottom left. If you guys see where it says groups, and I'm going to slow down on it. Sometimes people go, man, you're going like real quick, click, click, click. So I'm just going to, I'm going to slow it down, right? So you'll go to groups here. Let's go ahead and click on groups. All right. And then it's going to list all your groups that you're in right here where it says your groups on here. I'm just going to click on this very first one. I'm going to go to that group. And again, this is if you're just grabbing an ad and just posting it straight to the group. And I'll answer the second question is what is the difference between me posting it directly into the group than me sharing it. So the next thing you want to do is click on this start discussion. You want to go in and start discussion. You want to put the icon right in the middle here where it says write something. You're going to right click and then you're going to paste that. And then you're going to post it. All right. So that is just you going and grabbing an ad and posting it directly into the groups. All right. And the thing that you're going to notice here, I want you to keep an eye here. Down here in the right, they have no way to communicate with you. All right. So you can do it this way. This is a real easy way for you to just grab an ad that I've already created and post it directly into the group. And it says message us for a free consultation. So what they'd have to do there, either comment here, which is probably the easiest thing for somebody to comment on here because they don't have to friend you at that point. All right. So I'm going to put on here, tell me more. And then once I do that, I'm going to get a notification up here. So you have to keep an eye on your notifications. And then you'd go directly. And so what happens here, you can reply directly here to that one person. And then, and I'm going to remove this, by the way. Tell me more. Right, so you'd answer their question, you know, what can I answer, what can I answer, or what question can I answer? Okay, so you guys can have a communication here. All right, so, but let's say you go, they go, well, can I talk to you privately? You would have to go directly to that customer or that person there, and then you'd have to add them before you even start communicating. So that's one way to do it. It's an easy way to do it. And I did have somebody that asked me, hey, right now I don't want to start with a one-click marketing system. I want to just go ahead and just start posting directly into the group. So that's the way you do it. All right, I'm going to delete this here. Go ahead and delete that. All right. So the question number two, part two to this question is, what is the difference between, creating a Facebook page and let's take that off. So let me go to my Facebook page and go to that ad. So the difference here is if you don't have like the one-click marketing system and you're just going to post it directly into, grab the ads and post them directly into groups, is that you lose a couple of things here, right? So let me show you what you lose here. So the difference is you're going to have to communicate in there. You're going to have to write notes, and keep track of that kind of stuff here. And again, the second part of this training is I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube channel and make it look professional. So we're going to dive into that here in just a bit. But let me find that same ad that I just shared directly into a group. And I'm going to wait for this thing to scroll down. And if you notice here on my business page, I do share other people's stuff into my page here, and I do that just to build value for both their page and our page. All right, so this particular ad here, I got 414 people that were reached, 34 engagements. I only shared it 7 times, so that's a pretty good number there. All right. So here's what happens when I share it from my page. There's a couple of things. Number one, you will be able to promote your business pages, what you want. You want people to start following you. Really, with just under 1,000 followers on your page, you'll have a good business there because every time you post something, you'll get engagement, and then you'll see that you'll start getting referrals and you'll start getting people that know your brand. So let's take that same ad and we're going to share it into that same group. All right, so we're going to click share. We're going to go into groups. And then what I need to do here is, because I didn't join this group as my business page, and a lot of groups don't allow you to do that. So what I want to do is click here, and then make sure that I change this to make sure that I'm sharing as myself here, right? So I'm going to put the San Antonio group here. So we're going to go into that same group. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to post it. I want to jump right into that group, so I'm going to click on this before it disappears. So the difference here, you notice that a couple of things. One is you have your brand name, what you're branding yourself as down here automatically has they have a link directly to your business page. And then they have a way for them to private message you without having to add you. All right. So when they do that, instead of them commenting here, you notice it automatically, once they click message, they'll get an automated message. And this is part of the one-click marketing system. It says, "Hi, Joe, please let us know how we can help." And here they can go, "Can you tell me more?" Can you tell me more? Same question, right? And what happens then is automatically you're going to notice down here bottom right, I get a notification. I can click on that if I'm on my desktop, and it's going to take me directly to that message, and it automatically sends me an email. You notice here it tells me, "Hey, you got a new lead," and I can engage directly from here, and I don't have to keep writing notes. I can go in here and I can go, what questions may I answer? Right? And then your communication stays in your HubSpot. You notice it. So now I keep track of, it creates a lead automatically. And it also, if I go back to the messenger here, you're going to notice that they don't have to leave Facebook at all. All right. So that is one part of the one-click marketing system, is that they don't have to, you keep communication. You can go on by your day and you can just keep communicating either from here or from HubSpot. But the most important thing is that when I go to contacts, it created a lead for me, and I don't have to go back and go, okay, who was I talking to? When was I talking to him? So you notice right here, it created a lead. So now all of a sudden, I have a new lead. So that's exactly what the difference is between just posting directly into a group and going. You notice right here, I have the communication. I don't have to keep writing notes on a notepad, and I can, continually send, conversate with them until they're ready to get started. I can just click on email, send them to get started email, and then you are done with that client. All right, so that's the answers to answer your question, and that question was brought to you by Jeff. He wanted to know how to do that. So Jeff, there it is, sir. All right, so I'm gonna see if you guys have any additional questions about that. Then we're gonna dive into our subject today, which is let me see. Good morning, Anthony. Great. All right, glad to hear that. All right. So if you guys have questions, again, if you guys are watching this on our YouTube channel, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Also, we're going to dive into our next subject, which is how to create a professional looking YouTube channel so you guys can put your videos in there for you guys that are, running a YouTube channel. And by the way, if you guys want to use my, videos, that's fine too, to put videos on there. I don't mind. You guys can grab those videos and download them, like this particular video. So I'm actually creating, I'm going to try to do it weekly, where credit repair tips. It's going to be real quick and to the point. And I'm putting these into my YouTube channel, which I just created. So if you guys want to use that, let me show you guys what that looks like. Because at the end of the training today, you are going to be able to set up a YouTube channel that looks exactly like this. So let me find that YouTube channel so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And if you guys want to use my videos, you definitely can do that and just put your link to your website. So once we're done with the training, I'm going to show you how to set up a professional looking YouTube channel that is going to look just like this. I'm going to show you how to create these thumbnails here. And of course, how to make this look professional for you guys so you can start putting these YouTube channels. Again, if you want to use my videos, you can definitely use that. and start doing the exact same thing I'm doing here. The only difference is that you'll want them to go directly to your website. So the only thing you're going to change is putting it to your website. But if you guys want to make your own videos, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. So let's dive into that subject now. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to create a Gmail. All right. A Gmail. And it doesn't have to necessarily be your business name, because I'm going to show you how to create a business YouTube channel. So where you can use your brand name. All right. So once you are in, create your Gmail, go ahead and log into YouTube. All right. There's a squirrel outside my window. All right. So when it comes here, the first thing we're going to do, you notice it doesn't have your logo yet. So we're going to go ahead and click on that picture here. And then we're going to go ahead and manage your account. Let's go ahead and go down here to YouTube Studio. Oh, I'm sorry. Create a channel. Let's go ahead and create a channel. Click on that. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. So give me a second. Oh, that's delicious. All right. So the first thing you do is get started. All right. It's going to ask you, do you want to use your name or a custom name? Let's go ahead and select custom name. All right. That's the first thing you want to do. And then create your name here. We're going to call this the Road to Excellent. Well, that's somebody's already brand name. I don't want to take there. The Road to Fixed Credit. All right. So this is going to, of course, this is going to be a bogus one. It's a training one, all right? It's not really a bogus. So once you select so whatever your brand name, whatever you're branding yourself as on Facebook, make sure this matches it. Go ahead and click on I understand, and then click on create. All right. So instead of your name, it's going to have your business name. So, and it's going to ask you to verify that account. So we're going to put my phone number here, 512-985-8161. And by the way, that is my cell phone number. So if you guys have questions, feel free to write that number down and call me. All right. So it's going to send me a verification code. And it should pop up down here in just a second. There it is. 668351. We're going to verify. We're going to click continue. All right. So we're going to dive into, we're going to switch gears here in just a bit. All right. Nice work. All right. And if, you know, what I do is I always read every single thing. I'm not going to read everything here. It says upload a picture. Let's go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to go to my desktop. And again, you guys, so this is the logo that everyone can use. All right. So you guys can use this logo if you want it. If you already have your own brand name logo, I think this is universal. It talks about the credit score. It's got, of course, a road there. And of course, it's 850 excellent credit. You guys are more than welcome to use this logo instead of you trying to design this. It probably took me a couple months to figure out, hey, how do I want my logo to look like? And here's the end result. But everyone that has the one-click marketing system, this is the logo that I put on your business page right here. But if you want a different logo, you can design your own logo. But go ahead and put the logo in there. And if you guys want this logo, just send me a message. I'll send this to you. This is actually a blank logo, so it's all blank in the background. So if you're putting it against other backgrounds, you're gonna notice it's gonna pop out. So. And then, of course, put a little description on here. I'm not going to go into this. Just go ahead and put a description, your YouTube channel. For me on here, I've just put on there, we've been doing business since March of 2000. We are licensed and bonded. And then you go ahead and, write a description in there, right? All right. So once you write your description, the next thing you want to do is put your website on here. All right. The Road to perfectcredit.com. All right. So you can put your yours on here, and then of course you can put your Facebook business URL here. Again, mine is the Road to Perfect Credit. And then if you want to put Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that. So, but for time purposes, I'm just going to leave it like this. And then when I click save and continue, it goes on to the next step, which is going to be to create the art for your YouTube channel. So here it is, upload a video to get started. We're going to go ahead and skip this part for now. I want to go ahead and customize my channel. So go click on customize my channel. But you notice we already have our logo here. We have our business name. And then customize your channel. We're going to click on that. And before I go into this part of here, I want to see if you guys have any questions and sip on some coffee here for a second. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and pop them in there. So, oh, delicious. All right. No questions so far. Great. All right. Let's go ahead and continue on this. So the next thing you want to do is create this art. All right. So if you guys ever try to do this part here, you notice that it's a difficult task. And here's the reason behind that. If you're not using some type of software that creates this, it'll look one way on the desktop. It's going to look a different way if you put it on TV. And it's going to look different when you see it on your phone, when people look at it on your mobile device. And sometimes it's cut because of the way it's designed. So what you want to do is get this right here. It's Snappa. Is designed. I use Snappa all the time. All right. So Snappa is where I create ads, create thumbnails, create whatever I need. And the good thing is that it already has all the sizes that you need. All you have to do is select what are you trying to do. For now, we're going to try to select the YouTube channel art. All right. There is a free subscription to this. And the free one, you get to download like 2 or 3 things. And after that, you have to wait a month before you're able to do that. So what I've done is I've actually paid the $15 a month to get this done, to use this. But again, for you guys that have the one-click marketing system, this is a real easy task for you guys to do. And by the way, as you're building, if you decide, hey, I want to build a team, I want to use this as a business. What you can do, right, because Snappa does have an affiliate program. So for everyone that's clicking on the link, and by the way, I'm going to put the link below. So if you guys would kindly use that link before setting up your Snappa account, because I do get credits for that. If once you upgrade, along with whenever you're using HubSpot, once you start using HubSpot and you start building a team, HubSpot will start paying you for people that upgrade from the free one. So, it's a nice little residual income on top of, what you're already doing with your businesses out there. For you guys that are using the one-click marketing system for other things, as you start creating a business, you can start creating these accounts, start making affiliate links to them. And as your team is growing, you just tell them, hey, use this particular link. And of course, HubSpot and all the other things that we use, they'll start paying you a little residual income. You go buy yourself a drink or some lunch. It's not a big, but it is something. So, but anyway, so just throwing that out there. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I want to start with looking for a template so we can make this easy for you guys. So let's say I want to use this template here, right? I'm just going to click on it. You can also start from scratch. I prefer to use one of their templates to start off. The one thing I want you to first notice on here, you notice it up here on the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says TV only area. So that's what it's going to look like in the TV. And then here in the middle is your mobile right here. And then your desktop is going to be the middle on here as well. All right, so let's go ahead and click on this picture here. I want to remove that. So I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to delete it. Where's the delete button? I want to delete that. I want to delete that one as well. And I want to delete this here as well. I want this just a blank slate here, right? The next thing I want to do is grab whatever graphics I'm going to use in here. And I've done a couple of trainings on this. So find a training video that covers this part here. Upload that. I'm just going to put a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and grab this Sterling Credit Group social media. I'm going to go ahead and put it, size it for it to look right there. Maybe if I want to grab a couple other graphic things here, we're just going to make this one a little bit funny. So I'm going to just grab this screaming lady and then I'm going to put her here. Again, this is just for training because I'm not going to publish this YouTube channel. So there. All right. For time purposes, so I grab my stuff. If I want to put some wording in there, I can do that as well. We're going to go ahead and, you know what? Let me go ahead and take this. I'm going to delete this because I don't want the background to be there. So And I'm doing a training on how to remove backgrounds off of there a little bit later on. So I'm going to grab something that, let's say I'm going to do one click. So you notice this one doesn't have a background. So what it doesn't have that white border. So I'm just going to grab this here, and I'm going to put that right in here. And you notice that's going to pop there. Now, the other thing you can do is if you click on effects, and I want to blur this out, so I don't want this to be too dark. I want to blur that part of it out in the back. I can actually move this like this, and you notice those things in the back kind of blur, so it can make this pop out a little bit. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and download. Always download the high res on here. So we're going to download the high res on there. I'm going to put it on my desktop. I'm going to put on their YouTube art. Arty. There you go. I'm going to save that. Now I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to add that art right in here. So I'm going to select that. Desktop. Let me look for that art here. There it is. And then this is going to, you notice how it's going to, so it shows you exactly how it's going to look on the desktop. And, you know, mostly no one watches this on TVs, but if they watch it on a TV, this is what it's going to look like. But this is what I'm looking for. Most people are on their desktop. I want to make sure it looks good there. It looks good on the phone. It's centered. We're going to select that. And then you're going to notice that, boom, there it is. All right. And then, so the other things that are in here, if they click on your website, they can click on that, and it's going to take them. For me, what I've done is I want to have them fill out a form. So I put on here my calendar, right? You can select to put whatever you want. If you want to go straight to your Sterling Credit Group website, you can put that there. They can go directly to Sterling Credit Group website. Me personally, I want to talk to them before they go there, because I want to have them be able to capture their information. All right, so this is how you create your art. Let me see if you guys have any questions. We're going to jump into how to upload the video and how to put a thumbnail on there. All right, so let me go back over here. Can it send it here? Sure, I could do that. Hi, Karen. Download the viewer. What time do you want to do? So Karen actually just signed up for the one-click marketing system. We're going to be doing a team viewing here in just a bit, so I can explain to her a couple of things on there, how to do that. All right, so no questions. Let's go ahead and jump into how to upload this video and then how to put a thumbnail on there, right? So let's go ahead and upload. So what you want to do is up here to the right-hand corner, get that drop box, put upload. Upload. All right, I don't want to learn more. All right, so I'm going to select the file. I'm going to go to my desktop, look for the video I want to upload. I'm going to go ahead and upload this one. Double click on that. And here's just some of the settings that you want to make sure that are correct before you upload them. All right, so first of all, make sure that your title, what it's going to look like. You can put some description here. Here in the description, you can put any kind of links you want to put on here. The road to perfect credit.com. And then we're going to select a thumbnail. All right. So when you first start your YouTube channel, it's going to ask you to verify this again. So click on that. Doop. There it is. Verify. Text me a verification. What number? There it is. And submit. All right. Now, once you do this, once you verify this, you only have to do this once, by the way. And then let's go ahead and put the verification in there. 312153. We're going to verify. Now it's going to allow me to put a thumbnail on there, right? And then verified. Good. Let's go back then. And now it's going to allow me to put a thumbnail. There it is. So I want to select the thumbnail. And we'll do another training on how to create a thumbnail here. But I'm going to double click. Notice I have a thumbnail there. I'm going to click next. Oh, that's right. I have to select. It's a good thing. It's not going to allow you to, for this selector playlist, I leave it just like that. I don't have a playlist. I just want everything in the same channel. Make sure to answer this question here. Is this for kids? No, it's not for kids. And then the next, click on next. On here, as we get more advanced on the YouTube, I'm going to do other trainings on how to add an end screen and how to add cards and things like that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and click next on this particular one. Make sure to make it public. You want everyone to see it. You don't want to schedule anything. You want to go right in there. So we're going to go ahead and click on publish. And then if you want to grab the URL there right now, you can grab it so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to close that. It's still downloading. So there it is right there. Let's go ahead and go to put the URL in here. And click enter. And there it is. All right. So once somebody goes to your channel, they can click here. You notice you have your logo. And then when they click on this, here's what they're going to see right there. You got a professional looking YouTube art thumbnail. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a YouTube channel. Let me see if you guys have any questions before I head out of here. If you guys have any questions, if you guys are watching the recorded version of this, throw them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification, hit that bell button. That way you guys can get notified every time I do a training. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. If no more questions, you guys don't forget, we'll see you guys at the top or from the top. The choice is yours. You guys have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.